Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time tuning in with me, I'm Berdine Nickens, and today I just want to talk to you a few minutes. I want to talk to you about when things just happen in life, you know what I'm saying? And my mind is mostly on like those times when, like you might be going through physical situations as well as mental and psychological emotions and things of that nature. And, you wake up on a beautiful morning or day, and you look outside and everything seems beautiful there. And then you walk around your house or your pond or area wherever you live, and all of a sudden an alligator comes out, and you they come at you. You run, trying to get somewhere and get away from them, from it, because you don't know if there's other alligators coming as well, and because you're not really expecting it, it's out of nowhere. And so as you struggle to get away from the alligator and everything, you say and you wonder, where'd that come from? What happened there? How did they get in my pond? I mean, where they come from? Why are they here? Well, in my area where I live, rarely would you actually see alligators. But the alligators I'm speaking of are attacks from others, individuals, or just the enemy, and just blows that come at you. You know what I'm saying? And then, when you know in your heart you want to do what is honorable toward everyone, and you want to, just be loving, a loving person, and you just, you really care about things, and that seems to be the time that when you run across this is something in the universe that's out of order. And my topic mostly is how to deal with that alligator. That alligator that you know you really don't know, about it for real, because you're like, where'd it come from? Who put it here? Why is it here? And then you just know that something has happened. And I choose alligator because if I had said to you, oh, what about when you're hurting? What about when pains come? People be like, oh, there's some more of this religious mess here, and I'm gonna keep it moving because I don't want to hear it. I am so tired of being preached to. I don't know what to do. So I decided to hit it at that angle. Because I know if someone see alligators, they'll be like, alligators? Ooh, that sounds interesting. Ooh, alligators in what part? I thought she stayed in Missouri. Alligators in Missouri? Well, alligators are everywhere, the ones I'm talking about. And they're just mainly attacks by different ones. It could be anybody, it could be family. It could be just jealous people or haters. We all have them. And when you, at your moment when you've got a breakthrough in the spiritual world, and that's always a good thing now, because if you're moving your spiritual level up to a place where you're starting to understand life and the universe and your place in it, and how to work with the universe, and not try to deal with things that are out of your realm, as one young man said, out of your sphere, and so you start resonating at a great level on the spiritual level. Nobody really understands and know where you're coming from, though, because it's like you got a rebirth that's, you know, this your birth is different, like some there are different births. Some people are birth coming out foot, with the feet first. Oh, that could be probably tough, for the mother. But some people are comes out maybe the try to come out first, or there, some other part of the back end, the rear end tries to enter out first. Basically, when you have those rebirths, sometimes you will, probably be attacked from ends and areas that seems like alligator attack. You understand? And how to deal with this alligator attack? Well, when these attacks come from individuals, now, many times people don't realize this, that those people have something they've got to deal with. You understand? And you can't help everybody, in one day. But, I always tell you, prayer works. Prayer really works. You know what I'm saying? I know some people think we can do it all by ourselves and everything, but I know the Most High is watching, the Most High is guiding us. The ancestors are with us. He sends, you refer to them as angels, and they are here. They will really work for you. They're with you. So I want you to be encouraged in this area. I want you to be encouraged knowing that things may be seem to be running amok. Doesn't seem like they're going your way, but get on the good foot and deal with that what you can deal with. Because you know what? I made a lot of mistakes in my life by trying to control stuff that was really out of my realm. It was out of my hand. And I thought, well, let me work a little this and do a little that. And then I end up just messing that thing up all the more. So then the thing that I should have done was take it easy. Deal with everything step by step. And that, till you get that, when you get that worked out, then you'll find out it may not be quite so overwhelming, and because I even there have been times when I try to do a plan, and Lord have mercy, my plan ends up all messed up because an emergency jumps right in the middle. It ain't the kind of emergency where you can say, okay, we'll set you aside emergency and pretend that you're not here. Some of these emergencies that are raised, that comes forth at the moment that you are in the middle of a plan, be emergencies that you must deal with. Just say, for instance, that you were on your way to a wonderful trip and you have a car accident and you think, oh my God, why now? This ain't right. I got a good plan here. Things is going good for me. And, and we supposed to be somewhere. You won't deal with that. Now you got to get another car. That actually happened to me once. I didn't have a car accident, but I was driving along, singing my song, listening to my good music like I always do, just feeling I was all in it. I'm telling you now. Driving my little car, hey, 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 riding along. The song said, driving my car. And all of a sudden I'm thinking, wait a minute, everybody's passing me. What's going on here? The car had actually stopped. And luckily, blessedly, happily, heavenly, the angels, God, creator, pulled me, and let it stop right after I had just gotten some gas. And I was in Harrison, Arkansas. And it let me pull right over we're in a big old place where I could park all night, all day if I needed to, and be safe. Now that was a blessing in itself. But the thing that I'm talking about is when emergencies occur during the times when you are got something that you think planned and your plans don't come out the way you want to, and life start looking kind of weird, and you got to deal with where you are, one thing at a time. So now I'm fumbling through my purse and trying to find my card because I had insurance, an extra insurance, extended insurance to the car. Thank goodness. I had only had it about 3 months, I believe, and the transmission had actually gone out on it. Oh, buddy, So I'm just telling you, there are some accidents that happen that get in the way of what you're trying to do, and sometimes it could be that you're moving too fast and not really paying attention because, for all I know, I could have been driving that car in low because I was going too good for that car to just stop like that. You know what I'm saying? And then didn't even give me a warning hardly. And my music was a little too loud too. So if it was giving me a warning, I couldn't have heard it. You know what I'm saying? But it all turned out well. So I'm just saying that, when you take step by step and do what needs to be done at that moment, everything else falls in place. Many times we trying to clear the whole forest. We got a forest with the trouble, forest with all kinds of things going on, and we want to cut every tree down, all of them at one time. And it may not be a good idea, period. You know. So if you start with the ones that's closest to the house, those trees, you cut those little trees down, you may not even have the equipment to cut them down. But basically, I am referring to a mental stage anyway, emotional, psychological stages where you are having to deal with things that you just didn't foresee. You don't know where they come from, attacks by friends or enemies, frenemies, or families, or whatever you want to call the Vietnamese. No, we won't mess with the Vietnamese. No, we don't want to create a world war. But anyway, we're going to consider what we should do. And in those times, it's best to move slowly, not too slow, but definitely not fast, because I have learned that when I deal, with a situation like sometimes financial situations when I'm dealing with them, and I'm looking at all of the things that needs to be taken care of, so I go and do something, like the Missouri lottery we have here, and I really must repent, but I'm the school woman. I have taken care of the whole Missouri schools from some time trying to go and think that I can further advance myself, and they take every penny and have me screaming and crying for another penny. And every time I say I'm going to overcome it, then that's a plan, that doesn't work, because I found out, and this is what I discovered, that I move ahead of myself, take care of the few things, the one or two things that's within the scope or the realm of that, that we can handle. So when we take care of those one or two things, then the other things become easier to manage, to look at, to see, step by step. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to get it all done at one time. That's ridiculous, And, I'm just sharing this with somebody because somebody probably needs this morning. I know I needed it, and I had to reconsider everything, and then, like I say, meditation and prayer about things. But sometimes when you're moving too fast, meditation is out, prayer is out. It's just only, let's just get this excitement going, and we really started off talking about the alligator attack. And I call the alligator attack, it's my own little, what I came up with, but there may be other folks in the world who are vibrating on the same level, so they may be thinking this too. But I'm thinking I'm the only one that ever came up with that, because I thought to myself, well, how can I tell someone about when they're going through some difficult times and not be too didactic? And, because you have preachy folks all over the place, just drive you crazy, so, well, I won't say drive you crazy. I'll just say that they, kind of annoying and bother you sometimes because you feel like they really don't know what's going on. They just, getting ratings and different things like that. And, I don't get paid. I'm not getting ratings and all of that. But I do like to know that I'm helping somebody, because but even if it's just one, hey, I'm happy for that one. Because, we don't despise small beginnings. But anyways, back to the alligator thing. And when these alligator attacks come, because it's just like, you coming out to your pond and seeing this big old alligator coming at you with full throttle, real full speed, and you take out and you go to run, and wow, God, you getting away from that, because you know that you didn't go out in that pond looking for no alligator. You know that you had not been feeding him hog, dog, cow, whatever it is you got in that house, because you sure don't want to stir him up. You understand? But these alligators come to move us in our place, because when they come, hey, we were moving in turtle mode. But when that alligator come, we're going to move in, another mode. We get another level. And this is all spiritual, mentally, psychologically. You know what I'm saying? So it's not anything that you can always see. As I'm saying, I'm just giving you a word picture when you are being attacked, and especially usually when we are attacked, it's in the mode, like I said, when you got some good planning going on, or you think you're really working on something and you're struggling to get through that. You know what I'm saying? And here comes the alligator. So when we handle it, when it's individually done, we don't feed it. We don't give it any food at all. We don't entertain it. We don't, we don't even acknowledge it. To be honest about it, we go the other way, as Michelle Obama says. When they go low, we go high. Okay, I love that one. That's a good one there. Thank you, Michelle, for that one. That is great. We go high when they go low. So we look for the good things, and we try to figure out how we can pray a prayer to help people be delivered from things, because the people are being attacked. Many people are being attacked because they really don't know how to deal with life. And then, because those alligators are probably always coming from them, they may be getting alligators in all directions. When you see people crying and hollering and shouting and lying and interjection and just making up stuff that doesn't even make sense, that don't even fit certain one's character. Well, many times we try to make judgments. We hear these things and people can't take those things back once they say horrible things about us. But I better wrap this up because, sometimes, like I say, you're playing something and that plan goes the wrong way. You understand? So with this, I'm going to say I wish everyone a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you for spending your time listening to what I'm saying here today. You who have the time, or who will spare the time to do this, I know I have some wonderful tapes that I listen to. Dr. Amos Wilson and Dr. Neely. I can't get to call his name right now. It's Dr. Nearly, but he is very good. And Dr. Boris Watkins and many other wonderful people, along with the ladies and the Nubian Queens with Dr. Boris. I listen to them, and they're wonderful, and I enjoy all these people. So, I know what it's, like to listen and enjoy something that someone is sharing with you. I pray you have the best day ever, and that when those alligators come at you, that you find a way to move to the high level, the high space, and don't take the low space, because it's easy to take the low space sometimes if you concentrate on it, if you give energy to it. Wherever you give your energy to, that's the wavelength you'll be on. And I learned that from Rhonda Burns' book, The Secret, which I love so much. And thanks Tony Browder for bringing out some of the backgrounds in The Secret, because that comes from Kemet, our great Africa, because people try to separate Egypt from Kemet, but Egypt is Africa too. Hey, I love you. Be blessed, and go the other way when those alligators come. And and just let them live too, because they have to have a space as well. Be blessed. Keep smiling for me. I love you. Bye bye.